my God, forget the sauce.
Forget the heat.
Forget the vitamins.
Forget knitting.
Yo, forget the pizza. Have you heard of ElevenLabs?
You need to try ElevenLabs. ElevenLabs.
Have you heard of ElevenLabs?
Use ElevenLabs.
Try ElevenLabs today.
The UGC ad that you just saw was made entirely with AI in a few minutes, and you're about to learn how to make your own AI UGC ads holding your product with Nano Banana Pro, VO 3.1, Kling 2.6, and ElevenLabs, including exactly what prompts to use for the best results. Now, the very first thing we need to do to create our AI UGC ads is create the actors within them. And to do that, we're going to be using ElevenLabs. And to get started, you can click the first link in the description down below. Inside of ElevenLabs, you just want to go ahead and use the image and video tool. And this is going to be the tool that we're going to use to create all of the assets we need for our AI UGC ad. Now here, what we want to do is simply describe the AI actor that we want to generate in the prompt box below. And so I'm simply going to paste my prompt, and we want to make sure that we select the Nano Banana Pro model, as it's the best image model when it comes to generating realistic humans for AI UGC ads. Now within my prompt, I'm simply describing the AI actor. So I've got a young woman with natural skin texture, no makeup, wearing comfortable yoga clothes, standing in a sunny white kitchen. So I'm describing the character and also the setting in which it's in. But now one very important thing when it comes to creating the AI UGC ad is at the beginning here, I've added phone front camera selfie, because when it comes to making UGC content, which stands for user generated content, it's often phoned on a phone. And so we want to include this when it comes to generating. And now here, once we've selected Nano Banana Pro, we also want to go ahead and change this to 9:16 because I want to create 9:16 vertical UGC ads, but you can create any aspect ratio you like. I'm going to leave the resolution at 2K, and then I'm going to create 4 variations just so we've got a few different ones to choose from. Now here we simply click generate. And when it comes to creating your UGC ads, sometimes having a compilation of a bunch of different characters is great, with each different character delivering a different line to the script. So here's a few different examples of characters that we generated. And as you can see, now we've got the 4 different images that we've generated for our UGC AI actor. And so I want to go ahead and use this third one right here because I think it's best. But now what we need to do is place the product within the hands of this AI actor. And we're also going to be using Nano Banana Pro to do that. And so here what you want to do is click and drag your image, drop it into image references. And then here for the second reference image, you want to upload the image of your product. But here's a quick tip to get some better results. Now, for the purpose of this video, we've generated a fake product, which is the 11-1 vitamins. And to get more realistic results, we simply want to upload our product image as an image reference. And then I like to use the prompt, create a 3x3 grid of different angles of this product. Then we go and change this to 16:9, and then we simply click generate. And the reason I do this is because it generates realistic looking different angles of the product. And then when it comes to placing it in a new environment, Nano Banana Pro is a lot more likely to adjust the angle of the product to match the AI actor while still looking realistic. Whereas if we only give it one angle and then it has to place it at a different angle, it might look a little different. And so this is just a quick tip to getting better results quicker. And now we've got 3x3 product grid references that we can use to place the product to make it look better in the hands of our AI actor. So we go and drag and drop the AI actor as the image reference, again, still using Nano Banana. Then we go and drag the product grid reference as the second reference image. And the prompt I'm going to use is place the 11-1 product in the influencer's hand, match the lighting of the product to the environment. The reason I include this second part right here is because sometimes the generation will look a little bit strange because it doesn't look like the product fits into the environment because the lighting is different. Whereas if you include this, you're a lot more likely to get the result you're looking for. Now what we need to do is make sure we go ahead and set the aspect ratio back to 9:16 because we want it vertical. And here I'm going to set the resolution to 4K because once we generate this image, we're going to use this image to generate the videos. And when creating AI videos, the better the input, the better the output. So we want the highest quality resolution for that start frame. And so as you can see here, we've got the lighting on the back, which is coming through the window at the back. And so it matches the environment a little bit better. Whereas here, it doesn't necessarily look like there's lighting on the product. And so here you simply want to choose the image where the AI edit of placing the product in the influencer's hand looks the most real. And once you have the one you like, you can click on video, and this takes us to the video modal, and it sets the image holding the product as the start frame. And so here we're going to go ahead and choose the model VO3.1. We're going to change the resolution to 1080p because we want to output high quality. And I'm going to change the duration to 8 seconds so it's got enough time to deliver the script that I'm going to give it. And to do that, we're going to include the script in our prompt. So here, if I paste this prompt, UGC style video of a young woman walking through her house showcasing the 11.1 product, into the camera and speaking. And then here, from this point on, is where I include the script. And now you'll notice here I've also included again the product name. And this is because AI video models take into account the prompt for every single frame of the video. And so if ever the influencer moves around or moves the product, Google VO 3.1 is still going to know that the product is called 11.1. And then here, the reason I've included walking through her house is just so the video is a little bit more engaging. And we do want to make sure that we have audio toggled on. And then once we've done that, we just simply click generate.
I was scared to try it because caffeine makes me super anxious, but this is actually really nice. It's quiet. My brain just feels organized.
And so as you can see, now we've generated the full AI UGC clip that we need for our ad of the AI influencer holding our product. And it looks great. The product looks good, the lighting looks good, and we're walking through the house, which makes the video a lot more engaging and dynamic. And you can go through and just use the one clip, or you can go ahead and rinse and repeat this process. So you've got multiple clips from different AI influencers. But to finish it and to make your ad look extra nice, we can go ahead and add an end screen, and then I'll show you how to bring it all together. And that end screen, the motion design one, is also created inside of ElevenLabs, and this time we're using Nano Banana Pro and Kling 2.6. And so to do that, we're going to swap back to image. We're going to scroll down back to the reference grid of our product. I'm going to drag this one in as the image reference, and then I'm going to use the prompt, create a sleek looking product reveal motion design video clip of the 11.1 product. And the reason here I'm asking for a video clip, even though it's for the image model, is because it will look much more like the frame of a video. And so here I simply go ahead and change the resolution. Again, we want to make this 4K. Click generate, and as you can see, it generates these cool frames that look like they are pulled from a motion design ad. And here you can go and edit them by adding more prompts or actually tweaking the prompt. But if I scroll down and show you the previous one I had, I really like this one right here. And so I would go to video, drag this and use it at the start frame, and this time change it to Kling 2.6, because Kling 2.6 is much better at generating a motion graphics, motion design feel. And so the prompt I would use would simply be slow motion design. And as you can see, we've got this nice looking product end screen that we can stick on the end of our ad. And now to bring it all together, if I go on to the UGC video that we generated, if I click on edit in studio, we're then taken into the studio editor where we can actually go and import the rest of our generation. So I place the playhead at the end, click on video. Here I click on the plus icon, and now the previous generation is also imported into the timeline. And then if we generated a bunch of other UGC AI actors, we could also go and import those. And within Studio, we could then generate some music to bring it all together by simply describing what we want, clicking generate, and then importing it into our project. And now we have the background music, all so you can get something that looks a little bit like this.
I was scared to try it because caffeine makes me super anxious, but this is actually really nice. It's quiet. My brain just feels organized.
And that is how to make AI UGC ads with ElevenLabs. If you have any questions, let us know in the comment section down below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button. And if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching.